Alright, Pentax Talk. I hadn't done one of these in a while. K3 is fixing to be released, and so figure I'll talk about that. Talk about my recent beach trip. If you watched that video, I'll link it below. Just my mindset of what lenses and cameras I was going to take. Talk about that, and talk about the KP. I've had some issues with it, and I just recently purchased it. So, what should we talk about first? Okay. So I guess we'll talk about the beach trip. So I didn't take my crop sensor Pentax cameras, the KP or the K70, because my 20 to 40 limited is broken right now and I need to send it off for repairs. Instead I brought the EM10 by Olympus Mark III, and I wouldn't say I regret it because it's a fun camera to use, but I had a lot less keepers, I know, than I would have had if I brought one of my other crop sensor cameras by Pentax. So yeah, so that was kind of a little bit disappointing, but I had a lot of fun, and it's a fun camera to use. I'm not getting rid of it or anything. I just knew when I got back, I was like, searched through all the pictures, like, man, there is a lot of not keepers that probably would have been if I would have had my other systems with me. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. So let's talk about the KP, what I've had issues with. Let me grab it real quick. And then also, I've had this, I don't know, over a month maybe, a little bit over a month. And I've had this issue with it where it won't turn on sometimes. And it's like super rare. I'll turn it on and nothing happens. And I know the battery's charged. I'll take the battery out, put it back in, turn it on, nothing. I've tried it. I'll take the battery out and put it in the K70. It works fine. And I'll put it back in here, and eventually it will work. But it's like, it's only happened a few times, but I'm worried about it. Luckily, I bought it new, and it's under warranty. Lee, another YouTuber, I'll link his channel below. Check him out if you haven't watched it. There's too many Lees doing these Pentax videos, but check his channel out. It's really good. It's got a lot of great images from his last shoot using the K3, original K3. So make sure to check that out. But he said he had a similar problem with the K70. So like I said, this is under warranty, and it's only a month old. I got a year left on it, so we'll see if it happens some more. If not, I'll be okay if it continues. I don't want to send it back to Precision Camera and then all of a sudden they send it back. There's nothing wrong with it, because it's not really happening that often. Another thing, I'm going to do a comparison between the KP and the K70. And like I said, I hadn't been using it all that often, but I dove into the menu the past couple of days. I've just been shooting with it, kind of comparing to the K70, and hadn't really dove into the menu. There was a lot packed in here. And there was something, when I was doing my beach trip, I took a shot with the K1, and I posted it up on social media, and I said, hey, check this out, because I'd left all my filters behind, and I didn't have an ND filter. So I just was shooting the water, trying to make it a little smooth. So I put it up to f22, and I do that occasionally, and it just looked like super crystal clear. And I was like, man, no diffraction at all. And I posted that up on social media. And then when I was diving through this menu here, on default, this is the KP, but I just checked, it's the same on the K1. Under their lens correction, they have, let's see what, here on the KP, it's on tab 4 of the camera icon in the menu. Lens correction, you go down all the way to the bottom, diffraction correction. So that was on the K1, so I thought that was funny, but actually I want to play around with that, turn it on and off, and see if there's a difference at f22. Is it doing, I'm assuming it's doing some sharpening in the camera or something, but it did look really good. Here's the image, by the way, f22. I think I had a polarizer on there, but anyway, I ordered some new ND filters because I bought a couple lenses and I don't have step rings for them, or I don't have filters that actually fit them right. And let's jump right into it and talk about the K3. Quit messing around. All right, so are you buying the K3 III? K3 III. You know, I was, when I heard that $2,000 price tag at first, I wasn't going to buy it, but I keep on getting more intrigued as it comes along, especially since I got these, you know, I was shooting the K70 for the longest time, and I got the KP and the K1, and, you know, a lot more to offer in the menus, and I'm looking forward to all the things, good things they're saying about these. All the ambassadors release their videos about it, first impressions. So everything seems very positive. Of course, they're ambassadors, so they're probably going to say, you know, they're not going to be say anything negative about it. But I think I'm going to buy it. Should you buy it? Are you going to buy it? If you're going to buy it, tell me why. Let me give you my opinion. If you should buy it, depends on what you have. What lens selection do you have? You might be better off. This is something that a lot of photographers say to beginning photographers. You don't need the next best camera. You need to upgrade your lens selection instead. So $2,000 you could buy, if you say you only have like a kit lens and a telephoto zoom, the cheaper lenses, you might want to upgrade to some of these primes or some of these DA star lenses instead. So you get 2 or 3 of those for the price of this new camera, and you'll get very, very solid images with any Pentax camera with those awesome quality lenses. So just something to think about if you're thinking about upgrading. I know a new camera is, because it's got all that new technology in it, is really tempting, but the bottom line, the glass is probably the most important thing. You could have a good quality camera and crappy glass, or you know, lower end glass, and it's not going to be as good as an older camera with better glass. If that makes sense. Yes, but so I plan on buying it, and I'm going to give you a tip. I don't know if I should do this or not. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so I bought some stuff from Rico's website. I can't remember. I bought a lens from there and something else. Oh, I bought the PLM from there, and they don't charge you sales tax. So if you're thinking about buying the K3 Mark III, you might want to buy it from there and not get charged the sales tax. It might just be from the state I'm in. I'm not sure, but on B&H I get charged sales tax. So I'm going to try to order it from them first. So there's a little tip. Let's see. What else? I guess that's about it. I'm just going to cut it short there. I'm going to show you one more camera. I did bring this camera to the beach as well, but I didn't end up using it at all. It's a fun camera to use. I've been using it on my neighborhood walks and stuff. This Olympus 420, it's 4/3, not micro 4/3. I didn't use it at all at the beach, so that was kind of wasted space. But it's a fun camera to use. I just didn't get around to using it. And this is another one I got in the mail. A vintage digital camera. This big, huge beast. Olympus E10, 4 megapixels. Look at that. Looks like a full frame camera, doesn't it? The lens doesn't come off, but if you read reviews on this, this was like top of the line at the time, cost a fortune, and I don't have a battery, or the battery's in there, but I don't have a way to charge it. But it still sells for like $60 or so, so I've got it for sale right now. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to put all my information, contact information below for social media and Twitter and Flickr and eBay and whatnot. Check that out, and if you want to donate, I'll put a link down there as well to my channel. Help me out. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.